If you watch anime or any kind of media, I think you probably have someone that you hate or someone that you did not like in that show because how annoying his or her or how unlikable they are. For example, the good old classics, most hated anime character, Sakura from Naruto. Everybody hates Sakura for some reason. Maybe because how useless and how she is a big crybaby most of the time. Other than that, Sakura is so replaceable. You can put no name hentai character in Sakura place. The story still be the same. Some people hate certain character because what they do to other character. For example, this asshole Shotaka, aka Swing Life Alchemist, or in layman terms, he is a biology alchemist from Fullmetal Alchemist. If you do not get the gist from the nickname Swing Life Alchemist, let me tell you what he make. He make one of the most disturbing shit in anime I ever seen. He combined this girl and a dog to make this abomination. That scene made me so uncomfortable. I feel sorry for the girl and the dog. He give them the worst fate than that. Or you hate this girl, Multi from Shirahiro. She is a manipulative and backstabbing little bitch that betray the MC and manipulative other hero. She created just to be hated in the show, in my opinion. In this video, I want to talk about my most hated anime character in recent memory. This character made me want to stop watching the show and yeet my TV out the window. The character I'm talking about is Zenitsu from Demon Slayer. I forgot how much he screamed in the show. I got Vietnam flashback from hearing his screaming again in the season 2. Before I go and explain why I hate Zenitsu, I think I need to make a small recap about what Demon Slayer is about and why people raving about it. The story is about this green cloak dude called Tanjiro, a new recruit that going around hunting a demon that killed his family and transformed his sister into a blood-sucking demon with lemang. In that adventure, he meet other Demon Slayer and become friends with them. Demon Slayer is like any other shonen show. It has screaming, shouting, special move, the plot armor, the power of friendship, and the MC has special limited edition power. Why people raving about the show? For me personally, I just like the show because of the visual. Ufotable doing a great job on the visual department, especially during the fight scene. It looked very good and impressive to my eye. They look so over the top, the fight scene. Now let's stop beating around the bush and get to the main topic of the video already. Why I hate Zenitsu with a burning passion. Maybe in my voice, not very passionate, but whatever. In Demon Slayer, there is two annoying characters that I hate. First, the Thunder Boy, Zenitsu. The second one is the Pig Boy, the Beast Boy, Inosuke. Both annoying and scream a lot, but Zenitsu takes the cake. He's screaming a lot and mostly useless most of the time than Inosuke. But Zenitsu is much worse than Inosuke in the screaming department. Oh god, he fucking annoying. I don't care if he useless or whatnot, but I just hate how he scream a lot. I just hate screaming in general, in anime or not. It just fucking annoying. It make me want to poke my ear out so I cannot hear it anymore. Screaming character is very famous in anime. I feel like every show have at least one of this type of character, especially shonen. The character usually the MC or one of the main character. For example, the most infamous one, Asta from Demon Slayer and from Black Clover. His voice is already one of the annoying I ever heard in anime. His voice is almost as annoying as this girl from 5 Second Sex. Oops, a wrong title. I mean 5 Second Battle. I don't know why when I heard her voice, I mean Mion, I heard some old grandma singing that stupid young cat voice in my brain. Every time she opened her mouth, I heard nyan 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 nyan. She talked like a fucking cat. Maybe the anime studio think it's cute, but it's not. It sounds fucking awful. But Asta top her in one part. That part is screaming. Oh god, Asta screaming is so fucking annoying. Just give it a listen to his godly voice. I bet your ear will bleeding after that experience. Now, let's get back to Zenitsu. Zenitsu scream at anything. Every time he talk, he scream. He see enemy, he scream. Someone talk to him, he scream. Grass moving, he scream. I think you get the point. He's screaming a lot. I know his work is hard and dangerous, but for God's sake, stop screaming. I always skip scene if I saw Zenitsu about to enter, because I know he will scream at any moment. Because at that moment, I don't care about the story. I just want to keep my insanity. I saw Zenitsu, I skip. I know he is a comedic relief, but I personally never found Demon Slayer funny at all. The show is very serious, but they put goofball character like Zenitsu in it. It just break my experience, at least for me. I want serious demon hunting. The only comedy part that they has is screaming or some loud reaction. And the funny face the character make. For me, that not funny at all. It just make him look stupid. I know comedy is subjective. You can enjoy whatever you find funny. Next, I want to touch a little bit about Zenitsu backstory. How should I say this without offending the big Zenitsu fanbase? Basically, what I want to say is his backstory is dumb and lame. First, he fall in love so easily. He had like 6 or 7 girlfriends. And because of his naivety, he gets scammed so many times by his girlfriend and get into debt. He really remind me of Sanji, or that bald dude from My Hero Academia. That dude also annoying shit out of me, but whatever. After get beaten by some debt collector, he was saved by some old dude. The old dude then teach him the thunder breathing technique for no reason. But Zenitsu only get to learn the first form of thunder breathing because he is very lazy or scared of training. At least he very good at the first form. This may be unrelated, but I want to talk about how he got his blonde hair. I feel like the backstory where he get struck by lightning and get his hair dye blonde is pretty stupid. That shit is pretty dumb and does not serve any purpose to the story other than make him blonde. I think the author should just make him blonde in the first place. That lightning part, I think just for the comedic reason, for some reason. When I first watched Demon Slayer, I thought that the character in the show produced element. For example, our Zenitsu and lightning. Based on that assumption, I thought that he got that power from the lightning strike. Just look at his power. He can crack a floor like everything. But that effect is just for the visual effect. I've been bamboozled this whole time. I really thought that the produced element fucked me. So basically, Demon Slayer fight is the same as Gintama but with nice visual effect. Conclusion: I don't know why in anime they like to use character that screaming a lot as a comedic purpose, but screaming is not funny at all. It make me more stressful than ever, especially if I heard it 1,000 times in the show. If they want to scream sometime, it's fine, but if the character just exists for screaming like a freaking maniac, that way I lose my shit. For example, Zenitsu, Asta Bakugo and Goku scream like 25 episodes, but at least Zenitsu is not all bad, because sometimes he pass out because of fear and shut the fuck up for few minutes. That's where I found peace in Demon Slayer. Maybe he should stay pass out for the rest of the series.